It's a celebration. Today is day number 45. We are halfway through the 30K in 90-day challenge, and I am so excited. Y'all, we made it to 45 days. All right. And in today's training session, I am going to give you the steps that I want you to take in reference to what you're going to want to do over the next 45 days. Okay, this is very, very, very important. These are the things, or at least this is the one thing that I want you to do every single day moving forward. All right, so you guys want to stick around because I'm going to break it down. All right, so welcome to our halfway point inside of our 30K and 90-day challenge. My name is Tracey Walker. I am a baseball mom, and I'm telling you, we are a little late on this evening getting day 45 done because guess what? Apparently, I'm a flag football mom too. Okay. Apparently, I'm that on Friday nights. And so, yes, it is August the 23rd, just so we can put a little time on this so that you know. And what an amazing day. My son did great out there. I've never really watched him play flag football because he usually plays it at school. Apparently, I'm not at his school when he's there, right? I'm at home doing what I do. And he kept saying, "Mom, I can play, I can play." And I'm like, all right. So I went on and I put him in, and today was practice and a scrimmage. And I was like, oh my God, he is doing so good out there. All right. And so I posted on his Instagram, which I post all his baseball stuff. It's primarily his baseball Instagram, but I put the flag football footage on there, and I'll be probably putting that on there each week for the next few weeks while flag football is going. And baseball is picking back up on tomorrow. So we got practice for that tomorrow. We got practice for that on Sunday, and he got the gym on tomorrow. So look, me being here in 45 days and still being with a smile. Okay, listen, give your girl some credit. Okay, give your girl some credit. So anyway, baseball mom, flag football mom. I'm also a documented seven-figure digital marketer. I've been able to use digital marketing to build teams of probably about 30, 40,000 people in a network marketing company. I made well over $1 million in that company, all online. Didn't do any parties or meeting at the house or any of that stuff. Then I went on, well, simultaneously, but also after, I went on to really just become great at affiliate marketing because I understand the concept of digital marketing I've been one of the top performers, top earners inside of almost every affiliate marketing program I have chosen to associate with. And last but not least, I have used my skill sets of digital marketing to create my own products, right? As an actual content creator, create my own courses over the years, create my own trainings, have my own coaching program, have created ebooks and downloads and workbooks and worksheets and video courses and all that good stuff, right? And so I know what it's like to create a whole thing, sell it, market it, develop it, right? All of those things that go into it. And I have found myself right back here in affiliate marketing because for me, it is one of the best, most leveraged things that exist. And over these 90 days, what I have been doing, especially if you're just tuning in, I have been teaching you how to use digital marketing to market and sell anything you really want on the internet, but also share with you a very, very, very powerful system and program that I have chosen to market primarily because of the education, right? Which coincides perfectly with everything that I am teaching you. I can vouch for this education because of all that experience that I bring to the table. A lot of times when I look at material from other creators who are just trying to sell stuff, I'm not always that impressed, right? And I don't always feel like it's something that the people that look to me, that's the best value I could give them, right? But with this, I took one look at it and, did a deep dive in all of the material, all the education, all the trainings, all the modules, and I was blown away. In addition to that, the way that we are able to earn in this program, being that it's a 100% commissions program, when we're talking about $900 is actually a godsend. I know if you're watching this, you might be someone who's looking for a way to pay that extra bill, or pay a little extra on another bill, or you're in a bind, you got to get something paid and get some things going. I'm telling you, these $900 commissions can be very, very transformational, but it's not going to happen through magic. It's not going to happen because you enrolled, and it's not going to happen because you just paid your money and joined. It's going to happen because you're following what I'm teaching and you're serious about making a change in your life. That is when it will happen. Okay. So that is why we are here. Now, we've made it through the first 45 days. Okay. I have taught you about creating content. I've taught you about video. I've taught you about chat GPT. I've taught you about topics and prompts and hooks and messaging and target market and statistics and analysis. I've taught you about all that. We've talked about fear. We talked about mindset. We've talked about goal setting. We talked about all these different things over the first 45 days. And we're going to talk about some more of those things as we get going. But I want to set the precedent on the action I need you to take every single day from this day forward, right? Well, tomorrow, day 46, okay? Every single day. All right. And this is going to be very important because I want you to be able to track your progress. You guys know I say all the time, you cannot measure what you don't track, right? If you don't track it, then how can you actually how can you measure it? Right. And if you're going to get better at something, you got to be able to measure what you were doing. There's no Fortune 500 company that doesn't measure their first quarter results. They set goals, and then they measure at the end of first quarter. They measure at the end of second quarter. They measure. You guys get what I'm saying? Like, you can't keep setting goals and you don't even know how well you've done as related to the goals that you've already set, or how far you've come, or did you regress, right? Like, where are you in this whole thing? And so we have to not only measure and track our sales, which are important, or the number of the amount of money that we've made, and how many leads we've acquired, and what percentage of leads have become new customers. All those numbers are phenomenal. We've talked about that. But there's something called personal development. Personal development. Okay. And in your personal development, we want to be able to track where you are starting on day 46 and see how far you've come once we get to day 90. And the only way that that's going to happen is if you stick to it. Okay. So here's what I want you to do every day, starting on day 46. I want you to write down 3 things that you achieved for that day. Write down 3 things that you achieved for that day. Okay. Listen, why is this so important? It is important because I've talked to you about success. I've spoken to you about Earl Nightingale. I've shared with you that the definition of success based on Earl Nightingale is the progressive realization of a worthy ideal. That's what success is. So since it is a progressive realization, like you're realizing things as you go, okay, it's not just a voila, boom, I've made it. Hello, success. It's a progressive realization. Then how do you know if you are progressing, and are you realizing how you're progressing if you're not writing anything down that you're achieving to demonstrate your progress? Does that make good logical sense for all of my logisticians out there? Right? Like, I'm a very logical person. Okay. And so my point that I'm trying to make is that if we're going to measure how well you are doing today versus how well you will have been in 90 days, right? Over the next 45-day period of time, then you're going to want to write down 3 things that you achieved each day. And I want you to use the same notepad. If you need to run out and grab a little notebook, or if you've got a little composition book, I keep this one here close by, handy. Okay. Handy in my world, right? So I've got all types of, things that I write down inside of here, notes, right, that I take. All right. And so what my point is that you've got to write it down. Now, in addition to writing it down, we talked a little bit about this, I believe, on yesterday, day 44, which is that this will help to reduce fear. See, a lot of times fear seeps in because you might be thinking, oh, well, I don't know what to do, or what happens if, right? You have too much idle time. You're not focusing on the income producing activities. And when you are focused, okay, I've got to complete and I got to achieve 3 things today in my business, right? 3 things today I've got to achieve. I've got to write these things down. What happens if you don't have time for fear? Do you guys get what I'm saying? Like, I'm a mom, right? I'm a mom. And I tell you, I'm on the go and I'm moving so much that I really don't have time for fear. I don't have time to figure out, oh my God, what if this doesn't work? What if that doesn't work? What if this? What if I'm like, look, this gotta work. This gotta work because I got this to do. This has to work because my son has to be over here. This has to work because of tuition. This has to work because of where I live. I got to pay the bills. This got to work because of, you know what I'm saying? This got to work. And I don't even think about fear because I've got what you call responsibilities. Hello. And because I have responsibilities, then I don't have time to sit around, twiddle my thumbs, and worry about what if something doesn't work. The only thing I can focus on is how can I make this thing work? And what do I need to do to make it work more effectively and more efficiently? And how about even sooner? Hello. Can we make this work sooner? Can it work sooner than later? Right? That's what we're after. And so this is definitely going to help reduce any fear that you may feel that you have that contributes to procrastination, that contributes to idle activity, that contributes to just, waltzing around life, kind of moseying, kind of, drifting. Napoleon Hill, in his book, it's called Outwitting the Devil, he talks about drifters, right? You just kind of drifting, just kind of wherever the wind takes you sort of situation. Okay, listen, we got to tighten that up. Okay, we got to tighten that up. And over these next 45 days, you're going to write down your 3 achievements, which is going to help you to reduce the fear. And here's another thing that it can help you to do. Let's say that you're in an environment, maybe a home or a work environment or whatever, where you've got people who love you, that you love, but they're not as supportive as you would like for them to be. Maybe they're a little unsupportive. Maybe they don't believe in what you're doing. They don't believe you can make money on the internet. Maybe they don't believe that, it's viable. They know that it's real, but they don't know if you can do it, right? They kind of doubt you. Right. And what happens? What happens is that if you are trying to prove something to someone else, you'll probably never prove it to them. So what you have to do is stop focusing on what you're trying to prove to them and focus on what you need to do for yourself. And through that, i.e., you writing down your 3 things, your 3 achievements every day, and you patting yourself on the back every day, and you focusing on your goal every day, and people observe you doing that. You're not asking them to believe in you. At this point, you no longer care if anybody else believes in you because you don't need anybody else's belief. You need your belief. That's what you need. Okay. So now when you go on about your day and about your way, and you are demonstrating your belief by writing down the 3 achievements that you had for the day, and you become consistent day 1, day 2, day 3, day 20, day 30, day 45 again, which will literally be day 90 of this challenge. The people that are looking at you, the people that are observing you, guess what they're going to start noticing? A change. They're going to notice a change in you. And when you change you, what happens is the people around you change. So you don't have to try to get people to change or believe you. You start believing you. And guess what will happen? Those people will start looking and they'll start believing you because now they will be forced to acknowledge all that belief you got in yourself now. See, before they would play on the fact that you really were uncertain about yourself. Before they play and they pretend like because you were inconsistent and because you were not committed to anything that they don't have to take you seriously because you're gonna be in and you're gonna be out, right? And they want to antagonize you about that. But once you make the decision that no, this is what I'm doing. Okay, no. I'm going to work this through. Oh no, I'm going to be successful. Oh yes, I'm going to make some mistakes, but I'm going to correct my mistakes. I'm going to stay inside of my community, my group, right? The people that support me. And I'm going to write down my 3 things every day. Honey, you'll get to a point where you've been and forgotten people even there. Because you're so focused on your goal and what you need to be doing that you don't got time to worry about what somebody else is doing or thinking or feeling as it relates to you. As it relates to you. All right. And so, what I want you to do is, I want you to get your notebook. I want you to make sure tomorrow you are up, you're ready, you're committed, and that you're going to write down 3 achievements that you've made for that day. And you're going to do this every single day. And you're going to look at your 3 achievements every day, and you're going to watch yourself move. You're going to watch yourself grow. You're going to watch yourself progress. You're going to watch yourself go from where you are to where you want to be. And when you click on the link down in the description here on YouTube or over in the comments on Facebook that allows you to get access to my free digital marketing blueprint, you will then be in position to start earning up to $900 by using these same strategies and resources and tactics and things that I am giving you as it relates to marketing, because then you'd be backing that up with a viable product and service that you can offer people through your online marketing, that when they buy, you earn 100% commissions. Now, that is the best way to also track your progress. Is it working? Right? So you do what I teach you to do. You do it consistently. You have your personal development that you are tracking, and then you use our legacy builder program as a way to stimulate, okay, and inject cash flow into your life, inject cash flow into your household, inject cash flow, as well as inject knowledge, usable knowledge, not random knowledge that nobody cares about. Like it right now today, nobody cares about if you know how to drive a steam engine. It's a skill. And there was a point in time where that probably was a very, very important skill. But right now, today, that is not the most important skill. The most important skill for you to be able to sustain your life moving forward would be content creation, digital marketing. That is where the money is. Okay. You want to know where the money is? I am trying to tell you where the money is, but you got to get on board, and you've got to get up to speed, and you've got to get the education and the knowledge on how to do it. Our Legacy Builders program not only teaches you how to do it, but also gives you the automated sales process and mechanism for you to be able to share that education with others and get paid to do it. All right. So go ahead, click on the link below in the description here on YouTube or over in the comments on Facebook. Get access to my free digital marketing blueprint. When you go to the link, you're going to get to a little page. It's going to ask you to put your email in that box. Put your email in the box, and on that next page, after you do that, you're going to have a video. I want you to watch that video. Watch the video. And if that video makes really good sense, if it resonates with you, if it speaks to your heart, if you know you deserve more, and that video actually conveys a message that you know is true for you, I'm going to encourage you to then click the button underneath that video and review this program in its entirety, and then choose the program that you want to get started with, whether it's the 100, the 300, the 600, or the 900. I want you to choose whichever one. And guess what, guys? I usually don't talk about this too much, but this is day 45. We're getting ready to do a reset, and I want you to make sure you are running with me and ready to go. There, you can even use a payment plan available. Okay. So if you're on the website and you want to break the payments up, then go ahead and click the button that allows you to do that with something like Klarna or something like Afterpay. All that's available right there on my website. All right. So you don't have any excuses. We are 45 days in. We got 45 days to go. And guess what? You are not afraid anymore, because you are now moving in faith, faith being confidence in yourself. And therefore, because you got to bet on you, because you got to bet on you, because you got to bet on you, and you're going to track your progress, you're going to be good to go. And let me tell you something. I definitely believe in you. I have helped so many people over the course of the year since 2008 to make money that I just do not have a doubt in my mind. The people that I see fail are the people that literally do not take any action at all. But if you're ready to do something different, and you can count on you, and you know, listen, this is something I have to do, right? Then you can put yourself in position so that by Christmas time, by the end of the year, you've got all your debt paid off, right? You can put yourself in position such that by the end of the year, you got, all the Christmas presents that you want paid for and covered without having to be on a credit card or going into debt. It will literally be just because you had the liquid cash. How good would that make you feel to be able to do that as one of the things that you want to do? Maybe there's something else. Maybe you just want to go on a vacation at the end of the year in December. You want to go somewhere where it's sunny and warm and hot. Well, What if you could do that? Because you're taking the 30K and 90-day challenge and now you learned exactly what to do. And not only did you learn it, you did it. How awesome would that be, right? Imagine writing down that you actually went to Barbados, right? As one of your achievements for the day because of what you started a couple of weeks ago, right? Back at that time. So listen, guys, I want you to get moving. I want you to roll with me over the next 45 days. It's going to be a little tough because we're in the fall season for me. I've got flag football, I've got baseball, 2 teams, and we got the gym. We've got baseball tournaments. Okay, listen, I make no excuses for any of it. You know why? Because it is this digital marketing business that allows me to be present with my child. It is this digital marketing business that allows me to make the money that I need to make to go and do what I need to do as a mom. It's this digital marketing business that allows me to sit on the sideline and record my baby without having to worry about being on the phone, without having to worry about getting on the Zoom, without having to worry about a conference call, without having to worry about getting on a DM in the middle of his game, in the middle of his practice, right? I don't know if you guys saw, but I posted on my Facebook wall. Well, whenever I post on his Instagram, it also posts on my wall on Facebook. And in one of those shots that I took, he was running a play. He caught the ball, and it was like a little it was practice right before the scrimmage. And he caught the ball, and I was far away. I was zooming in on him, but he turned around and he looked right at that camera. And you know what? That meant something. It meant something to me. If you're a mom, if you're a dad, and you record your children, you know they look for you. You know they look for you in the stands. They look to see if you're looking, if you're watching. And when he was running and I'm far away on the sideline, and when I zoomed in, he was looking right at that camera. Why? Because he knew his mama was right there. There's no better feeling in the world than to be right there when he turns around and he looks and he know his mama is right there, okay, doing what I need to do, supporting my child. And it's because of this digital marketing business that gives me the freedom to do that. And I want that for you oh so bad, okay? If you want it though. I can't want it more for you than you want for yourself. So if that's something that you desire, the freedom, time freedom, money freedom, okay, go ahead, click on the link below in the description, get access to my free digital marketing blueprint right now. And guys, get going. Get your 3 achievements ready for tomorrow. Okay. Get ready or not get them ready, but be in the mindset of writing them down starting on tomorrow, which is day 1 for you, day 46 of the challenge. And we're going to be right back with some more training, another lesson to help you get on down the yellow brick road. All right, guys. So have a great night. Thanks for tuning in. Thanks for celebrating day 45 with me. And I'll see y'all tomorrow, day 46. Bye, guys.